Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Hopefully, everybody's having a good Monday. We're here at CJ Boats, actually, and then I'm hustling today. I'm hustling. We're doing some mowing Monday. Picked up a new account, actually, which is really cool. Just picking up my trailer, and I have a little bit of a surprise. You can see we got a different mower on the trailer. There we go. We got a new John Deere zero turn. So the okay, I'm a little off there. But the 648R didn't have the horsepowers for like the side hills I was going on and stuff. And it's mostly just the mod. Like when you take off, it's a little weird. So we got a diesel airless tire, 72-inch commercial John Deere rad mower. She's a zero turn. It's a Z994R. I don't have all my like John Deere zero turn models down, but I feel like I'll learn more and stuff. Of course, got the steel weed eater ready to go. Got my gas cans, and we're set. So we swapped out. I had the stand on, and now we got the zero turn. God dang, that's a good looking American vehicle right there, boys. The GMC Denali. Literally, when I pull this thing, I mean, there's some weight. I mean, the trailer weighs, I think the trailer weighs 1,100 pounds, maybe 1,500. Then the mower's got a little weight to her and stuff, but it like you can't even feel it, man. This is nothing. The Duramax is a beast. I would say I have a little too much weight in the back, but I like to have the weed eater in the front because it like gives me room for like one thing. I don't want to take the weed eater off behind. It's kind of a pain a little bit. So this is the best I can get it. I am squatting a little bit in the rear. You can actually tell the rear tire is got a little bit more weight. I was thinking about throwing a little bit more PSI in her, but she's good. Before we get going today, and we are actually going to the Ford dealership, the new one that we bought some company vehicles at, and we got their account, which was awesome. Right when we bought that vehicle, I was like, hey man, I got a mowing business, and it looked like they needed their lawn mowed. They laid down some sod, which was really cool, and it looked like they had the whole irrigation system. So I was like, you know what, that'll be a great lawn for me to mow. It'll be a lot of fun, satisfying, enjoyable, because like it sucks mowing really poopy lawns that are like half grass, half weeds. It's just not, it's not satisfying when you get done, and it's just a bit harder on the mower. Then I got weed seeds on my deck, then I go to a different lawn, spread weeds. So I don't know, it's just nice. But before we get into that, I gotta show you guys this little ad real quick. All right guys, if you haven't heard of Raid Shadow Legends, you've probably been playing a little too much farm sim. But Raid Shadow Legends is a turn-based RPG where you can build your own team, battle other players and bosses. Now you can play alone, or you can play with your friends in multiplayer. It's available on PC, but it's also available on mobile. I just downloaded it on my phone last week, and I've been playing it about every single day. Now, the great thing about Raid Shadow Legends is it's super easy to get started, and there's so many resources out there to help you build your most dominant team and beat all your friends. So there's nearly 1,000 videos posted a week on YouTube about Raid Shadow Legends. And with the YouTube videos, there's a large Twitch, Reddit, and Discord communities all helping you get started with Raid Shadow Legends and grow your team. With over 25 million downloads and 1 million people playing every single day, there's so much content and information out there where you can speed by the competition and fast track your way to a really dominant team. So I have a link in the description to download Raid Shadow Legends. If you're a new player, when you use my link in the description, you're gonna get 1,000 free silver, 50 gems, 1 energy refill, and a free champion. And you will find your extra rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days only. Click the inbox button to claim all your rewards. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the game's free, so there's really no point. If you guys are bored right now and wanting to download a game, tired of farm sim or whatever, it's free. Download it on your phone or your PC, and it's a lot of fun playing. And let's get right back into the video. And welcome back. We're off this morning. The first one is the Ford dealership, which is a lot of fun. I better shut the back gate there. Ian and Garrett are working this morning. CJ is still on his camping trip, but there's Ian's Range Rover, and then Garrett still has his van, or his Fleetwood here. He's gonna keep it and then take it out on the weekends. That's all good. There's the view of CJ Boats pulling out. It looks so good, especially in the morning. Sun's hitting it, and I don't know, it just looks beautiful on the water there. And then Bolt's place, he's working hard. Looks like he's got a few boats that he's working on. Let's head to the dealership. All right, guys, we just got to the dealership. I think I'm gonna sneak behind Yeah, there we go. I think that's the best place, but this is behind the Ford dealership here. I need to go in and probably talk to somebody exactly on the property lines and stuff. He did show me around, but you know, I think it'll be fine. It's probably not too big a deal. I'm gonna try and stripe it, get some diagonal stripes going this morning and make it look real nice because it's a little bit overgrown. I might have to cut it where I raise the deck up, maybe go 5-6 inches there and then come bring it back down to like 3.25, 3.5 for the grass height. But I think probably 1 will do it just fine. I just sharpened there. The blades are I put brand new blades on it. I forgot to tell you, it's a used mower. I believe it's a 2018 model. They bought it late in 2019, and then the guy ran it for 1 season. He put about 50 hours on it, which isn't a lot, especially for like what this is. I mean, this is supposed to handle, you know, anywhere 300 to 600 hours on it a season, especially if you're running around your primary mower. So that was pretty cool. You only put 50 hours on it, and it's got the airless tires. So I really bought a used mower that had all like the new features and everything, and pretty much just the engine got broken in for me. So there we go. This thing absolutely zips. The RPM on the blades is like insane, and I think the deck spins quite a bit faster than the previous models, but she flies. It's got the diesel 35 horsepower Kawasaki engine in it, so that's really nice, and it makes sure that the blade gets a clean cut. All right, there we go. I'm gonna go on the outside down, but I'm thinking I'll try and stripe it. Trying to set up my, I'll see here. I'll figure it out. The first person view in this is pretty awesome. You can actually see, I thought the handles do turn a little bit when you decelerate and watch, they go forward. They don't, like one doesn't go left or right when you go ahead and make your turn. There we go. We'll come down here and then take a right. One thing that's really cool about this mod too is that you can actually see the blades moving when you go, which is awesome, and like probably way too much. And Buck did an awesome job. By the way, I'm sure a lot of you are gonna be like, where do you get these mods, Spencer? And I've used them, and I think this is probably my 3rd video now that I've used them, and I'll get that linked up for you guys in the description. But go check out the Randall Man Buck on YouTube, and he's the one who made this mod. A really good job by him. There's a little bit of weird, the grass didn't take right here. They put down some sod, and it just didn't grow in that spot. And then the property line ends right there, so they tried to, where that sod isn't grown is kind of where you can see where it ends. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they don't own like right next to their pole-in or right next to their driveway, which didn't really make any sense to me, but it's whatever. We'll mow whatever. It's not a big deal. There we go. All right, now it's time to get busy. We outlined it and on the outside and the inside, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start striping. Hopefully you guys enjoy this time lapse, and let's get after it. All right, so we're just getting done here at the Ford dealership. One more little past the make. I missed these 2 right here, but we'll get loaded up and out of here. There we go. Let me shut the blade off. There we go. We'll lift her up. So cool. There we go. You see the blade stopping. Awesome. That's awesome. Then I did put the chute on the side that it didn't come with. I like to have the chute because one, I can flip it up. I have a little like control thing right here, but I just like it to keep the grass clippings low. Say I do go like relatively close to a building or like anything, and windows typically aren't on the ground. There we go. Lift the gates here, but so windows aren't on the ground, and if I have my chute, I can keep them low, and it's just a precaution, and I don't want to be liable or anything, or I just don't want to break anybody's window, especially like coming up to this dealership. Like, I know things don't fly that far, but say it did and I broke the window, like brand new dealership and I just started their business, last thing they want is me to come and break a window. So that's why I put the chute on. I know some people are like, dude, that's not like, you don't need it. I don't know. I have the one things where I was thinking about getting the one where it drops down and totally stops from any debris getting out, but I went a little cheaper route. So we're going to an acreage here next, and it's an older lady. It's a grandma who owns it, and she had a business come in and take care of it, and a good business that I know. It's located outside of town, but she just didn't like what they were doing, and they would show up late. They wouldn't show up. They missed a week, and they were just very unprofessional. She said she didn't want to talk too much about it. So cool. We picked up another one. Both of my jobs today are actually places that I picked up this week, which is really awesome, and I want to make sure I perform good for them, especially on the first one. What was really nice about the dealership is I actually didn't have to grab the weed eater. I didn't even have to use it. So that was nice. They had landscaping and an edge that was really easy, and my mower, my deck went right above it. So, and they had no trees. And so it was perfect. It was amazing. So that was nice. I didn't even have to get off my seat. And I believe our place is right up here. It looks like on my GPS, and it's about a 2.5 acre lot. So also with the zero turn, I think is going to be a lot better than the stand-on, because although I do have, like, technically, I like to, this is an acreage. This isn't and it's more than an acre. I usually call all acreages that are more than an acre an acreage, but like there are residential lawns that are obviously the 48-inch stand-on is going to be really nice to zip around and through, but honestly, it's not making it through any fence anyway, and everything besides 2 of my accounts, I need a, only the 2 I need a push mower, so it's honestly perfect that I have this zero turn. Like, look at this property. Let me do a quick little walk around. Don't need the stand on anywhere. Nice little side hill there. That'll be good on the zero turn. And then we have this fence line we'll follow. So like there's nothing that you see that like the zero turn is too big for, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. And it'll all work out good. So she lives here, and then she has this nice little barn. And I think she lives here all by herself, but that's what we got to do. Won't be too bad. We'll be in and out here in probably 25 to 30 minutes. I'm thinking we got to go around a few things, so that'll take some time. Let's get her off the trailer here. We'll back her up. I'll show you guys kind of how I do it. Right when I get here, it's a little tipping point, but it's not bad. The zero turn's just so close to the ground. All right, let's get started here. First, we do have a few, well, we'll have to pull the weed eater out. On this one, we got a few electrical line poles, and then the fence line, and around the house. She has some landscaping, which will help out a bit, but here we go. Let's get her started. I'll show you guys. Oh, you can't see it, but the blade's moving. All right, guys, quick change of plans. So that was the wrong address, and I came and I knocked on her door, well, on her mailbox, it said the address. I was like, wait a second, that doesn't seem right. It was 1546, and that said 1547. So I must have typed it wrong into my address, or into my phone, and it's actually like 30 minutes away. So that's not good. I'm gonna hit up this place real quick. It's a pretty cool. So it's an investor who bought this little section of land. It's a really small parcel. I think it's technically 1.2 acres, but pretty much the whole entire thing is shed. He just didn't want to deal with mowing it, and I think he lives like out of town. He like uses it for storage and stuff and a few other things. But I'm gonna quickly knock this out for our second job of the day, and then I'll go to that lady's house and take care of that. It is yeah, so I drove in the wrong direction, and this one's on our way. So this kind of worked out good. Obviously, I would love to have mowed the lady's house right then and there, and I wish it wasn't so far away, but not a huge deal. There we go. We got a mow right next to this bean field. I'll try and be careful. I don't want to suck any of the beans underneath the deck. That's never fun, and it's just a dusty kind of no need to do that. I'll try and do my best, but we'll knock this out real quick. The shed is super nice, and like I said, most of it's concrete and gravel, so there's not even a lot of grass, but the guy's from out of state, so he just wants me to take care of it, and he only comes up, I think, like once a month. Pretty cool. I think it's kind of like his getaway, and it's kind of cool that it's like located. I think he lets some farmers or some equipment in here or something during harvest season, so that's pretty nice of him. But we'll just go on the outside here. Like I said, try not to get into the beans. I shouldn't need the weed eater too, which is always good. There we go. It's a bit rough over here. This ditch is a bit more rough than I thought. There's some wildflowers growing here. I'm just gonna take them out. If you guys enjoyed these Mowing Monday videos, don't forget to like this, to smash the like button. It always helps out a bunch and stuff. So maybe I'll leave a few flowers back there. We go, fly around. Then I'll do the front, the most important part, and it's a small place, but I charge them $75 for a bi-weekly mow, so I mow this twice a month, and it pays pretty good. It's a pretty small place, but when it's still about half an acre, I think I'm mowing when I measured it. There we go. Got to get around these trees here. But just the zero turn is such a better money maker. It makes me way faster when I do big commercial acreages like this, and they pay a lot better, and it's just easier. I'm sitting there instead of standing on the stand-on, and it's a 72-inch deck, so you could fly, and yeah, and she's got the diesel mow. All right, now I got to take care of this ditch here right in front. It's kind of cool. He put or they were maybe already there, I'm not too sure. He left them, but it's pretty nice bushes in the front, and it's got pretty nice curb appeal. It's just not like a big building, and he put down some trees and stuff, so it's a little more than just, you know, slapping down a shed. I think it's like insulated and everything in there. That's pretty Nice. There we go. Scooting around. I'm sure he's got some money to like do. He doesn't need to mow the place himself, so that's probably just why he hires me, and it's a lot easier. There we go. We'll knock this out real quick, and there we go. We're done. I've been thinking about hiring somebody on the team just to help me on Mondays, and I wasn't gonna hire like Ian Garrett or anybody because they're working at CJ Boats on Mondays and stuff, and that's my day off. But maybe I was thinking about hiring a neighborhood kid. We'll just kind of see. His name's Carbonado, and he would be really good. I think he's young, and he said he like just wants to work and stuff and get some work experience under his belt. There we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Let me know by smashing the like button. If you enjoy Mowing Mondays, just please let me know by hitting the like button. Always helps. Subscribe please if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next episode.